Welcome. I feel like I'm really loud for some reason, but kind of like it.
I feel like I'm really loud.
You know, you gotta welcome to Crash Dummies podcast.
What's the deal? Mike just came back from a basketball game.
Yeah.
So he was, I think he was trying to, your energy's low. He was trying to get a bunch of players' numbers after the game.
Wow. That's interesting.
Yeah, Mike was trying to get his meal ticket.
Anyways, welcome to Crash Dummies episode 34.
34, Giannis.
That was an easy one. I thought you've been kind of going little throwbacks. Come on. Ray Allen?
Yeah, could be Ray Allen. That's easy too.
Yeah.
That's really
but I think Giannis is too easy.
Nah.
Paul Pierce?
Trash.
No, that's not. Paul Pierce really got people thinking he was really trash though, because
But that's what happens is like,
I know,
if
man.
you talk more, like just think of the people that were quiet and like aren't good as Paul Pierce.
Yeah.
I can't even think of a play. I'm trying to think of a player. Like,
Would you say KG's
like Klay Thompson? No, don't put it. Klay Thompson.
Yeah.
Klay Thompson's more of like the quiet, does what he has to do. The media loves him. If you ask a lot of people who's better, Klay Thompson or Paul Pierce, people say Klay Thompson.
Yeah.
And it's not true. Paul Pierce
you
is
don't
way
feel like-
better. But
You don't feel like Klay Thompson is better than Paul
No.
Pierce? What in what sense then?
I mean, they just named the top 75 team.
And he wasn't there.
Klay Thompson didn't make it.
Yeah, I definitely I think Paul Pierce was way more iconic to the Celtics too than like Klay Thompson is to Golden State.
We'll see.
It's just
That's
Steph is just Steph right now. That's why. It's always gonna be Steph's team no matter
Yeah,
what.
true.
That's the thing.
But though Splash Bros is pretty popular.
No, Splash Bros is popular for sure, but yeah.
Golden State is like a cult, bro.
Everybody
That's why
go there and
KD.
can shoot.
That's why KD hated it there, because it was always coming back with an article. It was like, is this KD's team or Steph's team? And it was like, damn, y'all writing these articles and we winning back-to-back championships.
Yeah.
Like,
The media always tries to like split teams apart. I feel like when there's no news, they have to find something
have to, bro.
that you see the other thing though with Chris Broussard was saying something about they were trying to make a trade for AD for Bam Adebayo and somebody else in that team.
No, the real report I heard is that Clutch is mad at Rob Pelinka of the Lakers.
Yeah, I heard that too, which doesn't really make sense.
That does make sense.
Why?
Because they wanted him to do something during the trade.
They wanted to
deadline.
trade Russell Westbrook for John Wall.
Yeah, and a first rounder, but Rob Pelinka wanted to trade a first rounder for John Wall, but the first rounder is 2027. That little dude in middle school, who gives a fuck about it? Some middle schooler like Rob Pelinka, like, bruh.
I don't know. Rob might not even have what's the 2020. I looked at my phone to check the year.
Right, he might not even be there.
Yeah. Very Mel might.
It's 5 years from now, 2027.
Yeah, we heard LeBron saying that he wants to play no matter where Bronny goes, he wants to play with his son.
Yeah.
So it was funny when I saw people saying LeBron and see those memes that says LeBron and when you see Shaq and Kobe going at it,
Yeah.
like going crazy. It's like LeBron and Bronny and with the Shanghai Sharks and shit.
Oh,
Like-
the boys gonna be in Greece together. Nah, Bronny,
Is Bronny doesn't make that NBA?
he will.
He will, but I'm just saying if he didn't, but
No, you know why?
what-
100% he will. Because Giannis brothers are in the league.
Yeah.
They in the league. Trust me, Bronny
saw
get
what-
into the league.
So what Chuck said about him?
Yeah, it's like they hey, long as they brother balling
He
out, they
got the
gonna be
best
there.
job security in the world.
Hey, whatever they need.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of basketball though, like you was at the game.
Yeah, but I was at the Michigan versus Wisconsin game. I'm not gonna lie, that probably is like the most missed shots I've ever seen.
That's Big Ten basketball.
Them boys were bricking.
That's Big Ten basketball.
But so my girlfriend's family, they're Michigan fans, so they were again losing. So once we left a little early, like a minute before the game ended, and then we see that Juwan Howard, the Michigan head coach, got into a little fisticuffs with the other coach.
Yeah. At first, I was like, yeah, he fired, he done. But like after going back and reviewing the tape, it looks like it was just like an argument about like, I think Wisconsin called timeout.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't like that they called timeout, but Wisconsin didn't like that he was like pressing back court also. But Juwan Howard, like, I'm not coming back down from 15. Why are y'all calling timeout?
Yeah.
Like, who cares if the score is y'all win by 8 or y'all win by 15? So, like, when they met in the handshake line, they was arguing, but it looked like Greg Gard, the Wisconsin coach, touched him first.
The thing, so what I saw, what you were saying too, like what I saw was that Juwan was about to walk past him without shaking his hand, and it seemed like the dude grabbed him to like, "Hey, this is why I called a timeout." But like again, we always say you can't choose how people respond to things. Like,
you can't, bro. You can't be mad. Like, you can't be mad if you give somebody a wet willy and they shoot you in the back of the head. Like,
seriously, like if somebody, like say somebody is arguing with somebody and you push somebody, you should be ready to like
do
whatever.
whatever.
If you think he's gonna push me back, and he open hand slap you.
People out of that, we taking it there.
Yeah, I think. Although, yeah. We both agree that he probably shouldn't have slapped him. Like that's
hell no.
Just as a coach, and then
at the University of Michigan,
yeah,
like, probably not the best idea.
Yeah.
Like maybe a push would have been fine.
Yeah,
a push in that situation, like at that point, you're not getting a good lick anyways.
Yeah.
Right. So it's more of just like I want to annoy you as much as possible. A slap and a push would have been the same amount of annoyance for that person.
Yeah,
because I can't touch you after.
Yeah.
He should have just pushed him or something like that.
Yeah.
Or do the old like finger to I love when people do that. The finger to the forehead. Like, you need to stop.
I think the worst thing before getting the fight too is like getting mushed in the face. That shit's so disrespectful.
I never let nobody get that close to me. That's crazy.
Like somebody to palm your whole head and push you back. Man. That's happened to me once and I didn't know the tactics of like fighting and like what's going on. Somebody mushed the shit out of me. I felt so disrespected.
Nah. Mushing. That's some shit that have to happen when you was younger. You can't mush another grown man. Like, get that close. If someone like you have to trust that person to get mushed. How that person get in your space like that?
That's funny how like that's more like open hand slap mushing is like more disrespectful than just like straight up punching somebody.
But it's a sign of respect.
Mm-hmm. So
if you run up on me and punch me, I know that you're trying to get the advantage.
Yeah.
It's kind of, I mean, obviously I don't like you, but it's a sign of respect. You're trying to knock me out.
Yeah, you're trying to get me out of here.
But if you slap me, you're saying like, hey, you trying to wake me up like, hey, I know you a hoe. I'm about to prove it too after this.
I think that's the Nigerian in me. Like I when I was in boarding school, that was my go-to thing. If you get into a fight, I'll slap the dude because I'm like, all right, do something now.
Oh, wow. That is some African shit.
That is some African shit, bro.
Africans go toe to toe. They just keep responding with the same action that the other person did. Yeah. Slap. Like, what's up? Like, damn. Y'all supposed to be.
My dad used to open hand slap us too when we were kids.
Damn. My dad used to just punch me in my chest by surprise.
See, no, I think Nigerian is an African thing. I don't know what it is, but like slapping is like the ultimate form of like I'm sunning you.
Oh, y'all got them big ass hands.
Everybody got heavy hands.
Everybody got heavy hands. That's true.
I don't know why either.
So I was driving on my way over here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had to shoot the podcast, and I see a billboard sign that says, "Am I okay to drive?" ?
Mm-hmm.
And I go, "Oh, this is a drunk driving billboard."
Mm-hmm.
You dumb motherfuckers. You distracting a drunk driver. Like, he already drunk. I'm already drunk.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn, you gonna throw a billboard, have me read this shit? Like, am I okay? Probably. Oh, shit.
Even somebody's like buzzing that situation. You think they're gonna like, maybe I'm not. Let me pull over this highway. So a
cop can hop behind me. Say, start flagging cops down. Hey, I'm drunk. I was driving too. You got to know I was driving. I'm in the middle of the highway. Hey, come arrest me.
You would think they would put those like billboards like right outside the bar or something before you get on the highway. They put that shit on the highway. Like, what am I gonna do? You're already that committed.
Hey, it's too late. I'm already in lane 6. I'm already in reverse on Highway 9, man. It's a wrap.
I don't know.
That's like the dumbest shit I ever seen, bro.
I always wonder, like, the meetings that go in for these things. Like we always say, like, this stuff got to pass through multiple people. Hey, where should we put this sign?
On a billboard.
Right on the highway when they're going 80.
Hey, it's going to hit them right here. It's going to hit them right in their heart, bro. Fuck out of here.
Oh man.
Hey. Hey, Mike, I need you to come pick me up. Hey, what happened? I saw a billboard, bro. It really got to me. All right, I'm on my way.
Yeah.
Don't drink and drive, though.
Yeah, don't.
You shouldn't be drinking and driving in the first place to see the billboard. But I just don't understand.
It's dumb.
It's dumb as hell.
So All-Star games today, but before that they had the All-Star weekend stuff on Saturdays, 3-point contest.
3-point contest was lit.
I feel like you can never have a bad 3-point contest, really.
Really, somebody got to get hot, right?
Yeah,
Somebody got to win.
It's like there's only one form of it. Like if everybody's bricking, then yeah, okay. But other than that,
I don't know why I thought you said if everybody
bricked
up.
this place, like what? Who thinks of stuff like that?
What Mike said, hey, if everybody bricked up, everybody got to go home.
But during the dunk contest, people were calling this the worst dunk contest of all time.
Man, I knew that shit was about to go left when Cole Anthony
Put on the Timbs.
No, it was the moment right before he put on the
whole thing. I just watched the highlights of everything.
Oh, you should have seen.
So
bro.
you walk me through this.
So he takes off the jersey. Everybody knew he was going to involve his dad. His dad's Greg Anthony, played for the Knicks. You know, legend. So he gets his dad. You can see the Timbs in the hand. So everybody kind of already excited, like, oh, he about to dunk in some Timbs. I thought it was dope too. I thought it was like a dope thing. Right before his dad is waiting for him to take the Timbs on the court, he start getting sturdy. Bro, and it was like the stiffest sturdy I've ever seen in my life. And I'm like, God damn, this shit ass.
You know,
and that started off, he actually was the best dunker.
Yeah.
But his dunk that he was going for was so difficult. That's another thing I want to talk about. Like, it's going to be hard for dunk contests. Like, people really got to realize that we need a bad dunk contest like 2 or 3 years in a row for people to start appreciating people to like that come on and do clean dunks.
Yeah.
Because like Obi Toppin had like 2 crazy dunks.
I thought the one behind the back, I thought that was tough.
That was tough. Didn't get a 50. So
how many tries did it take him though? 2.
Oh, okay. That was on his second try.
Yeah.
You know, I think that was pretty good because he barely missed the first one. But so I gotta be more creative. Like I can't do the same dunk. Like if I go and if I do the honey dip like Vince Carter, do you think I get a 50?
Yeah.
Hell no.
No.
I got to do something plus the honey dip.
Yeah.
Humans are more athletic, but not that much more athletic.
I think that people expect too much creativity every year. Because you think about it, I think dunk contest is like one of the only things people expect something major to change. Like we get the iPhone, right? Every year iPhone comes out. What's the difference about them? A little better camera.
Yeah.
A little better this. So it's not that. I think it takes a little bit to get a little more creative because obviously everybody said, oh, just get those random dudes that be doing all the professional dunkers, but they wouldn't be interested.
No, because there's no backstory behind them.
I don't know this dude.
He can't drop like
he's never gonna do this in the game against
Cole Anthony
fucking.
drops. Averages 18 points a game in the NBA, and you've seen his ups in his games. Or Jalen Green's an up and coming star.
Yeah,
like it's for marketability. Like for marketability.
Yeah, for
the player to somebody like Obi Toppin, who's like semi-popular to be like, okay, who's a dunk champion? Okay, it's Obi Toppin. Now it's come more a household name.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like that diminished a lot of people. Like,
yeah. I heard it, man. I heard it took Jalen Green like 20 tries to get a dunk.
I think obviously if they tried those dunks before, they did it.
Yeah.
But I just think now it's different when it's in front of people.
Yeah. And I feel like with Cole Anthony when I saw him put up the Timbs, I thought he was gonna do something crazy. He just did like a normal dunk. But like you said, if people did the same dunks that Vince Carter and them were doing back in the day, even the one Blake Griffin when he jumped over the car, in that moment, it was just like one of those things we've never seen a car in the court. But when you look back at it, it was like, all right, this man jumped over the hood of a car.
I want everybody to go back and look at all the past dunks, and you're gonna be like, that shit is now. I went back and looked at like the Dwight Howard dunk.
Yeah, that one. The
Superman dunk. Like he threw the ball in, bro.
Yeah, the only one. That's the big thing about it. I think there's a art to like the power dunks too, though. Because even when Dwight Howard did the one he punched up, because I remember his one vividly when he punched it off the glass and then caught it again. It was really just the way he came down with it after.
I got an idea.
What?
I think the dunk contest should change into the posterized contest.
I've seen that on the little the trampoline park ones.
No, not the trampoline.
I know.
park.
I'm just saying I've seen that one.
People that think, hey, I'm good at blocking shots, I'm good at dunking on people, and then it's kind of like, you know, like shooting.
Them boys making too much money to do that.
Yeah, true.
I ain't trying to get put on the. I ain't trying to get put on the poster for fun on the fun weekend. What I think needs to happen though is obviously the superstars need to do the dunk contest.
Yeah,
I just think the people we think like everybody we think had ups, right? Ja Morant, obviously maybe not Zion because we don't even know if he's gonna get back on the court. Jalen Green wasn't a bad pick too because he's been like Anthony Edwards.
I know, but you got to realize it helps Jalen Green because Jalen Green hasn't been doing crazy well this year. So it helps his popularity, helps his marketability, helps him get more advertisements or endorsements, whatever he's looking for. But it does not. Ja Morant only can fail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If he doesn't win. That's exactly why LeBron never did it.
LeBron damn near would have won this year.
With his tomahawk. Yeah. All you gotta do is his tomahawk every time and mean mug cry. The king. The king.
Kevin Durant said I should have
King of the North.
The dude said, like Kevin Durant does a podcast where it was like, yeah, I told you should have entered this year. It's bad when NBA players are kind of clowning the.
That was terrible.
You saw people try to clown Jared Allen. Jared Allen, is it Garrett Allen or Jared Allen?
Jared Allen.
Jared Allen,
center from the Cavs.
Yeah, from the Cavs for wearing
his outfit.
Yeah.
Hey,
that man.
No. This what killed me is like he wore what he wore, and then he was like, "What y'all want me to wear? You know, a $5,000 necklace." No, some better jeans. That's the thing. Like, you know what I mean? It's like you are a millionaire, and you're dressed like you're on your way to a frat party in North Dakota. Like, he was dressed like how if people don't know, if you've seen the Super Bowl parade, he had the same shirt that Matthew Stafford had on. Jared Allen. And Matt Stafford had that on at a Super Bowl parade. He had this on All-Star weekend when you're supposed to look your best. And it's in your city. Like, this is your...
My man was comfortable, man. I think that's his swag.
We should have known. Anybody that got an afro like that...
Yeah, that's his swag.
They dusty. They just naturally dusty.
But people were like, "Oh, you shouldn't be critiquing the way people dress because he make too." But honestly,
you shouldn't. You
really. Can, but it's just people's opinion. I think the guys that wear the flashy stuff sometimes, I think like,
some of they shit trash. like some of the shit that Kyle Kuzma wear.
Yeah, I wouldn't wear it.
Shit is ass.
Yeah.
But again, you're right. I don't like to judge. I more judge. I judge Jared Allen more because the clothes that he has are accessible to me in my pay range, and I would never wear that. But like, I don't judge. Sometimes I like lay off the Kyle Kuzmas or
I judge them more than I would judge
LaMelo Balls because I don't have that money, so I can't say that.
Nah,
you know what I mean? Like they got a $10,000 sweater on. They might be bored, bro. They might just be like, I feel like, you know what I mean? They could be trolling this whole time.
Them boys just wear it. You see how Kanye West got everybody wearing big boots?
Yeah.
Like
I saw 2 Chainz on some.
Everybody's wearing those big ass boots
they
now.
Got them SpongeBob boots on.
It's like what? I feel like we didn't even talk about the. I feel like we were talking about that personally. The Kanye West documentary.
Oh yeah, I haven't even watched it yet.
You haven't?
No.
I
need to get into it. I saw the conversation he had with his mom, and now it makes so much sense. Like, I didn't know, like, obviously I knew he loved his mom, you know, hearing the songs and stuff like that. But knowing, like, when you sit there, like, there's not many people that I sit there and listen to. You got to be close to somebody to sit there and just listen to them, especially if they're not, like, really giving you information. It's just, like, a form of respect. Like, if your dad talks to you, he could be saying something you know the exact answer to, but just out of respect, you're like, I'm just going to let him finish saying it. Because it's your dad. And that means your dad means a lot to you. So when I was like sitting there seeing Kanye, and it's like you see the different Kanye, you see him going to a studio, how confident he is, and then he's right next to his mom, and his mom is just like, I knew you was gonna be a star.
Exactly.
He just like shaking his head, like Kanye, not talking. He just letting somebody else talk. He doesn't do that with anybody else in his life. And then he lost his mom, and then he lost his mom in Hollywood. I think she was getting a surgery.
She was getting like a breast reduction and like lipo.
Yeah, for something like he could say, You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how he feels about that, but if he puts the blame on himself or like he puts the blame on like the culture that he was like putting her around, like you never know what like demons he's battling. So
Yeah.
like I understand that. And then I see like a bunch of people talking about like that lost their moms and stuff like I haven't lost my mom, so I don't know how I feel like.
Yeah.
But
I think what it showed me too is that his ego was always there. Like he had a health. I feel like he had really had a healthy ego. Like like the arrogance that people you should have, the confidence you should have, right? And not knowing the money just probably magnified it a little bit more. So it's like that's him. Like he's always been the awkward dude and the super confident dude. Is just like now he has money, so he's kind of just it's more, like I said, magnified. But the funny thing is that people are using this for their motivation to to follow their dreams. I'm like, it shouldn't take Kanye West for you to like say, okay, I can actually do it. Like, no, like some of y'all might not make it, I'm not gonna lie. some of these musicians, like, man, I'm not. Some of these rappers I see tweet just like, yeah, man, if Kanye can do it, man, I can do it. I'm telling you this now.
hey, the worst and best thing that happened to the black community is rapping, bro.
Yeah.
Because it changed a lot of people's lives.
Yeah.
And it changed a lot of people's lives. Like, it fucked up some people's lives, bro. It's like some people out here that's like had great talents and stuff, you know, maybe playing the violin or maybe, you know, some mathematicians.
Yeah.
And some dumbass homeboy said, hey, bro, you can rap. And they just took off and ran with that shit. Like, bro, do you know how I just wish when I matter of fact, when I get rich, okay, this is what I'm gonna do for a whole year straight. I'm going to stop rappers from rapping. And this is how I'm gonna do it.
All right.
I'm going to email them and I'm say, hey, I think you're hot ass. Right?
Yeah.
You're garbage as fuck. I want to have a rap off with you. You make a song, I make a song. If I'm better, you stop fucking rapping.
That's the level.
That's the level. If I can make a better song than you, a non-rapper, which I think I can make a better song than a lot of people that's rapping,
Yeah.
and I don't think I can make hits, you need to stop rapping. That's all I'm gonna do is scour the internet.
I agree.
Bam. I'm a, you know how they always leaving they songs under Lil Baby comments. Scroll down, click. This shit kind of ass.
Yeah.
Let me see your email. A. So it's gonna be a whole YouTube thing.
Yeah, I feel that.
I'm about to start ending careers.
It's always funny, like seeing
Putting
like
people-
it's always funny, like seeing like the old heads talk about like how rap is like there's all these rappers and the SoundCloud rappers and stuff like that. But when you look at like the top rappers out there, it's just still the people that are rapping. Just Drake, the Kendrick, J. Cole, Lil Baby, Da Baby. Like those are like people like all the mumble stuff like that, like they call, or the SoundCloud. They don't sell that well. Like they're more popular, like obviously because the emergence of TikTok and just the viral sensations of doing stuff outside of music. But I still think rapping good is still something that's appreciated by the masses because those are the people that are selling records.
It's tough.
But
so
I'm just talking about strictly number people are streaming their music.
I know,
Yeah.
but that's for longevity. To rap good, if you rap good, your career will have longevity. It'll never run out. But to get there, you got to make a hit. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Like even J. Cole, someone who's rapping, like one of the greatest rappers of all time, he had to make hits. He'll tell you in like a lot of his interviews, he had to make hits that he didn't even like the song. You know what I mean? Nas made fun of him for a song. Like, I can't believe I let Nas down. He made a whole song about letting Nas down because he had to make a song to make a hit before Jay-Z and them put out his album.
Yo, damn.
It's like, you gotta make a hit. And that's what all these dudes doing. But they so garbage that they building up they building up a catalog of them trying to make a hit without they not rapping because they keep trying to make a hit. And they got like 50 songs out trying to make a hit and then just 50 songs of hot ass.
Oh man.
But that's another thing. So when me and Mike started the podcast, we made sure, we talked about, first of all, we had the podcast in our mind for a couple years,
Mhm.
and we made sure that when we started it, we did the right thing, right camera, right style, everything. So when we put out an episode, we knew that the first episode, when somebody viewed us, if someone came to us, they could see our talent right away.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of rappers, like, they get in a studio and they make a song that they don't really like, but they just want to put it out there. It's like you damaging your whole image.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got 3 trash songs out there. You think I'm gonna make it to song number 4 when you finally got good? Fuck no. I'm still on song 2. Wonder why you ain't rhymed yet.
Oh my gosh. All right. So there's this page called Ballsack Sports on Twitter.
I'm glad I know this is true.
Yeah.
Because I just zone out right now.
Yeah. So Ballsack Sports is a fake
Media
outlet on Twitter who put out like outrageous quotes with like, outrageous quotes about players.
Yeah.
Usually in the NBA usually. That are not true, obviously,
Yeah.
but then the real media.
For example, they'll be like, Michael Jordan was quoted this morning saying that he would love to go to dinner with Donald Trump, and he wished that Donald Trump was still in office.
Yeah,
and they'll tweet that, and you just see people go under and comment like, "I'm no longer a fan of Michael Jordan."
Yeah.
Or, "Yeah, Michael Jordan, let's go."
So they would put out fake tweets about like what players said. The one that caught wind too was a fake Kevin Garnett quote saying that Giannis wouldn't last in his era because he can't shoot.
Yeah.
And then you think about it, but then you see people, all these legit media people, responding to those things and being like, and using those as like sources to make their real reports like that was actually said. So it just it's funny because it shows you like how thirsty people are to be first to report something, no matter if it's true or not. Sometimes, and the funny thing, I think they're really good because they make it seem like it's something that person would say.
Yeah, that's the thing. So about them is what makes them good is that they kind of fuse it to what the person has like said before.
Mm-hmm.
So we've known KG to make remarks about. He's made remarks about LeBron before. He's made remarks about other players in the game today. So sometimes when they put out these quotes, other people don't question it because they've had similar quotes of that before. They don't do anything outrageous like the one I said earlier.
Yeah,
like they make sure they do it right. So they do a pretty good job.
and
it's funny because when if they make it to like a national media outlet like a Sports Center or a Bleacher Report, they acknowledge like, hey, we know we was trolling. We can't believe we made it this far. Like,
yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
There was one thing I forgot what it says about LeBron James, and like Fox News, they hate LeBron.
Yeah.
So something negative about LeBron, and this Fox News anchor ran with the story and like posted it and stuff like that. It's just funny because they call themselves Ballsack Sports. I'm assuming because they want to make it obvious that they're not real news, right? Like it's if you quote me, you have to say source Ballsack Sports.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you should. But now, bro, they have even like their own reporters now. Like they have other people, and it says leading source for Ballsack Sports. So it's like kind of like baby pages of them. Like they kind of go there, like people that work for Ballsack Sports. Yeah. But the things about that now is like when I see legit news, because I saw the Tracy McGrady thing, I think, and I forgot what he said, but he said something about like the younger players right now and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, is this a troll or did he actually say that? Yeah, so now I wonder.
Tracy McGrady actually made the statement that Giannis might not have been able to survive in his era.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was a true statement.
Yeah.
I think. I'm not even sure. My dumbass quoted the tweet. So, yeah.
Hey. So anytime I see like stuff like that now, I'm always like thinking, wait, did this person actually say that? But I don't know. I think it's good for the sports media because now y'all better start double checking.
Yeah.
What the hell? Like the whole Kyrie and Kevin James Harden fighting at practice and
Doing
Kyrie busting his ass and shit like that. That shit was fake, but people were running like
right.
like it was real.
Ballsack didn't do that. That was coming out of like legit sources that were saying like, "Oh, this could be true." It's like, bro, I don't believe nothing until
No, Ballsack did that.
Oh, did they? Wow, they're good.
And then anytime somebody comments and like argues on this, they'd be like, "You got sacked."
That's perfect. They good, bro.
Yeah, they're good.
They here to stay, especially in this new day and age where so many people. I mean, the media been like this. Bro.
It's been like this.
How many times they didn't announce somebody dead and they haven't been dead? So now, anytime someone of importance dies, everybody you gotta wait almost damn near a day, bro.
You gotta wait.
Like somebody's dead, like actually dead, and you should be, praying for them or whatever you do, and you literally gotta wait a day because how many times they didn't try to bury? Like, how many times Morgan Freeman gonna die, bro?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying, bro. People are
even like when DMX thing happened, they were like reporting it before he was even dead.
Yeah, he was on like life support.
Yeah,
and they're like reporting it like.
Or when God rest his soul as well, Kobe Bryant and his wife finds out from TMZ before she hears about it.
And remember all those rumors? Like first it was, Kobe.
Rick Fox was on the plane.
Then
or the helicopter.
Oh yeah, helicopter. Then it was Shaq. Then it was like, oh, his whole family's on the plane.
Yeah.
Everybody but Vanessa. Then it was like Paul Gasol was on the plane. Like, bro, what is going on, bro? Y'all just say anything with no information.
Speaking of that too, that's kind of crazy. Like how anybody could be on that plane, on that helicopter that day.
Yeah,
that's just crazy. It's one of those things that still don't feel real to me.
No.
Like I see, it's like I always, Kobe's one of those dudes you don't really see often like that anyways. Like I don't see him in person anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? So even when I don't see him on TV because he's been retired, so it's like, oh, he's just out there doing this thing.
I feel like
somewhere in LA.
I don't know how we got to this, but
yeah. Go ahead.
Just last quote on this. The NBA is like the most facial market for like a player.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like NFL.
You're wearing helmets.
You know what Barry Sanders looks like, but you don't really know what Barry Sanders looks like. You know what Kobe Bryant. I say Kobe Bryant is like top 5 most famous NBA athlete, like just fame. Not even talking about like playing. He might be top 3.
Yeah.
Like people literally yell Kobe shooting a basket. For
sure.
You know what I mean? So there's so much media. The reason I'm saying this because there's so much media about him because the camera was all in his face leading up to his last game. He's a Hall of Famer, legend, blah, blah, blah. It's hard to believe he's gone because you can see so many clips of him talking about whatever.
Yeah.
You can pull up a clip of Kobe talking about almost anything.
Anything. Yeah. That's true.
Because nobody's ever died in his position.
Yeah. Like legend, young too, like a young legend in his own rights.
That wasn't like, he's not a rapper like in a rap game or like where he's like taking out the game like a Tupac or Biggie. Like this is like somebody like who's 40 and like something tragic happened to him. Yeah. It's crazy. R.I.P. Kobe.
R.I.P. Kobe, man. So the Super Bowl was this weekend. We don't really have to dive into it too much. Last 2 weekends.
It was last weekend.
Yeah, it wasn't even last weekend. It was the weekend before that. Rams won, kind of what I thought. I think you thought that as well, that Rams are going to win. I didn't think it was going to be that close. But the halftime show, what you think about it?
That was dope.
Yeah. What are you talking about what I didn't like about it first? But then we can go on things we like. Let me get the hate out the way.
You hating.
For some reason, I did not like that it was daytime.
Oh, in LA?
Like when they were performing,
they had no choice.
I know they had no choice. Like,
you know how time zones work?
Yeah. There's nothing they can control about it. But just seeing a performance like that, because when you see performance like that, you usually see that.
That's your biggest complaint.
Yeah, that's my biggest. You
watch it,
and that was
on somebody else's TV.
It was irritating me too. I don't know why. I was like, why is it so bright outside? Like when I think about stuff like that, like I just think of it dark and you seen like the neon lights everywhere and shit like that.
Yeah, that's some hating shit. Hey, how you feel about our performance? It was cool, but
the sky, that shit you can't control.
Like I was trying to pay attention. I saw the sun.
But yeah, that was the only part. And I didn't really like the set, to be honest.
I did.
I wasn't a big fan of it. It was just too much moving around. They should have just had a nice little stage.
No.
But what I didn't like, there was I love 50 Cent performance. I didn't like people making fun of him.
I know that shit trash, bro. What are you supposed to do?
I don't even. The thing about it is just weird because people are saying, "Oh, the thing we're talking about is that people making fun of 50 Cent being heavier than he was when he was freaking 20 years old." Yeah. Like, dude was cut up and he's still in good shape.
Dr. Dre looked heavier.
Yeah, but the thing about it is that that's just age. I hope I look at least something like 50 when I'm 50. When I'm almost 50.
And 99% of people who said that would not say that to 50 Cent's face.
Yeah, but the thing about it is that it's so acceptable to make fun of 50 Cent. But if it was Lizzo, people would be like, they'd just be saying different things about it if it was Lizzo. They wouldn't be saying that. We wouldn't. The thing
You're
about
wrong.
No, I'm just saying.
He brought Lizzo in this.
No, I like Lizzo.
Get on his ass.
I'm just saying that if we're for not body shaming, let's not body shame.
Why you bring anytime somebody talk?
Because she's the biggest superstar this
Whoa.
is. No, I'm just saying. Weight wise, she's probably one of the bigger like superstars. Like famous people to weight. She's probably there.
Oh, you are tweaking.
No, I'm not. How am I tweaking?
He tweaking.
I'm not tweaking.
Oh, you got Lizzo, bro.
What? Who else is a bigger singer or rapper performer? That's a woman.
I don't know, bro.
That's why she comes to mind. I'm just remembering because I remember when people were body shame. I think people shouldn't body shame anybody.
No, yeah, right? I know, I get you.
But like they're making fun of 50. I'm like, and 50's in really good shape as a 50-year-old. I'm like, what more do you want? I don't know, man.
That's how people are, though. When
they call him in $1 and shit like that. Shit, what?
That shit was kind of funny.
The funny one was when he was hanging upside.
It's funny because 50 Cent trolls too.
No, 50 Cent found it funny too. So, okay. But the funny one was when they had the little meme with him hanging upside down with that one white kid that was like about to bust a blood vessel in his head.
Oh yeah. Oh no, 50 Cent hanging. Yeah. That's funny as hell.
That boy, but yeah, Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg has to be the most famous rapper in the world, huh?
Yeah.
That man is like, he sounds like exactly what his records sound like. He still looks the same, still moves the same. Snoop Dogg has made money in so many different ways. It's crazy. Just being himself.
Just hosting shows.
He's in Corona commercials, Capital One commercials.
Yes, goddamn. He's making money.
Anywhere.
Change his name to Snoop Lions, change it back.
He's in Bollywood movies dancing.
I know he does a lot of voiceovers. I always hear his voice in some random
man. Snoop Dogg has made the most money by being himself. From anybody. He's literally the most famous person. I would call him one of the most recognizable people.
He is. You're not missing Snoop Dogg.
No, you're not missing Snoop Dogg. You see anybody that kind of looks like Snoop Dogg, it's Snoop Dogg.
Right. You're like, damn, that's like a human great. Oh, that's Snoop Dogg.
So that brings me to the question then. Which celebrity think you have? Which? Oh my goodness.
Which
celebrity has the most recognizable voice to you?
Mike Tyson.
You think so?
Yeah.
I feel like people can do a good Mike Tyson.
Oh, you're saying that you can't be tricked?
Not just like if you hear it, you know it's dumb, no matter what.
Mike Tyson.
For me, I was gonna say Snoop Dogg because we were talking about Snoop Dogg.
It had to be Mike Tyson. It could
or
be
Morgan Freeman.
No.
People do a lot of Morgan Freeman impersonations too.
Yeah, it got to be Denzel.
That or Obama. Obama has a lot of people have really.
Yeah. I mean, that's part of why he's famous.
Yeah. You think you have to have that
Jay-Z?
voice? You think you have to have that voice to be like a megastar? I don't know. I guess not, because I don't know what the hell Leonardo DiCaprio sounds like.
Yeah.
Like off the top of my head, when you think about it, George Clooney. You don't know what George Clooney sounds like. The top of your head. But you see and you recognize him.
No.
That's like the most like the famous person that I don't know. It's like that weird level of fame where it's like they're famous but like they're not famous in a sense. I'm not George Clooney, but I'm trying to think of like who's in that realm. Like the dude that played
Ben Affleck.
Yeah, Ben Affleck. But the dude that played who's the dude in that's Austin Powers? Exactly.
Oh no.
So he's famous, but like
you're right. I get what you're saying.
I don't know his name.
That's a perfect level of fame, though.
Yeah.
If you can get your money and be able to go into a Starbucks, here in Milwaukee without getting trampled over. Like like Justin Bieber famous too much.
Too much.
Like that's too much, bro.
Yeah, we're just talking about
you
that
gotta
too.
plead with reporters, bro. Like, please, that dude be begging.
We're talking about
Soft
that.
ass.
We're saying I was talking about like how Andrew Soul was on a podcast and was talking about how in this world, like podcasting world, like it's really niche. So you can go into like a Starbucks, like you said, and one person can recognize who the hell you are, and another person could be like, who the hell is he?
Who the fuck is that?
Yeah, so that's like, I think that's like the perfect level of fame
That's perfect.
that
bro.
anybody should strive for, where you're famous to your people and everybody on the outside is just wondering why you're famous. So that's that.
That's goals.
Yeah, that's what we strive for.
Yeah.
we want our people to know who we are, and everybody else we don't really care.
Yeah, I couldn't do all the you grabbed my shirt and stuff like that. So I just saw a video of Lil Durk like walking through the club and they tried to like trample his security to touch him.
Yeah.
To touch him. Bro, imagine pushing through a crowd to touch another human being.
Yeah.
Did you see did I ever send you this probably can't be a TikTok. This probably can't be a TikTok content because it's about TikTok.
Yeah.
Andrew Schultz was actually talking about this when he was saying that, China obviously made TikTok.
Yeah.
So he said when you go look at some of the other countries' TikTok algorithms, what they boost to the top, what people press like on and share, are their young kids, doing
educational stuff,
science experiments, probably solving a Rubik's Cube on that motherfucker. But when obviously we know America's algorithm is like dancing, twerking, like you don't see anything smart on your timeline. You know what I mean? So it's just like they're controlling the algorithm, and like this is what they're pushing for, and this is what they're pushing to our youth.
I heard that too. It was I was actually the one that sent you the clip.
You did. It's funny.
But we had the conversation before that though. But I think also they were saying like they want the new generation of money to be those kids who became famous for like nothing really. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like so their kids, the ones that are going to be in power in the future, and the richest people in the world are going to be these kids that are just focusing on the educational stuff, right?
It's super smart.
It's super smart. I'm not saying these kids aren't smart, but the reason they have money is not because they're smarts.
Yeah.
So now when it comes to, like all this like political lobbying and all this stuff, we got the...
Right. They billionaires going to be ones that are like engineers, and we going to have Charlie from TikTok. Like, dance on that bitch. Get us our rights back.
Yeah, it's funny though. It's one of those things where we know we're getting our information stolen and we're doing it, but it's like, what can we do? We're on TikTok, and TikTok's the reason why this podcast is where it is.
That's the thing that it's all about. Like we can complain about it. I feel like a lot of people know what we know. A lot of people know the information we know, and still we post on TikTok because you're one video away. Yeah. To be honest, at some point in time, we were at 3,000 followers, right? We were consistent. We probably were doing it for 3 weeks, had 3,000 followers on TikTok. Like, okay, this is going great. We posted one video, bam, went to 20,000. Yeah. Posted another video, bam, went to 40,000, 60,000, 70,000, 80,000 off one video. So you saying the content, what I'm saying? I don't like all the content we put out because some of the content that we make is strictly for TikTok. Yeah. I can't wait till we get to a space where we're just like, we got 500K on TikTok and we haven't posted on there, and we just talk about real stuff like we talk about now, So, but it's just like. It's
funny too, like you say that too, because like, for the people who listen to podcasts, you probably listen to podcasts like you like listen, especially audio listeners. You guys listen to 90% of what we say. So that means you guys are enjoying the conversation, right? Because it's more of a casual conversation. But like with TikTok, like even like the casual conversation, we know it won't go viral, but we know it's a good topic to talk about, right? But we's like, oh, we won't post it because we like, it's not going to do well. Just because it's one of those things where it's just like, you have to listen to the whole thing. I can't chop this up into 30 seconds and make it either knowledgeable or funny. That's the thing about TikTok. Either like if it's funny, You got to be 40 seconds. You got to be quick, 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 quick. If it's knowledgeable, it has to be a longer video. But sometimes like those, you have to be like, how do I keep these people here to listen to that logical thing that I'm saying? So it's one of those things like a lose-lose situation.
Imagine, it's 10-year-olds on TikTok. They want to make that. They like, make me laugh, bitch. Fuck is all this serious talking for?
You talk about what creators need to do and shit. Like, nah.
But the TikTok kids, they hold a gun to you.
Yeah.
We talking about, hey, man, we talk about, the algorithm in China. They holding a gun to us like, say, would you rather, bitch? Would you rather?
Speaking of would you rather.
Would you rather? Would you rather we never posted? It was the car one, the traffic one.
Yeah, we're going to do that today.
Today? How you going to do that today?
No. I said today, tomorrow.
Well, we going to pause the clip? You going to edit it right now?
No, I'll post it tomorrow.
Oh, fuck.
But I do got a would you rather.
We should post a repost when we go to break here.
I did already.
I know, post another one. It can't hurt.
I got a would you rather for you.
Oh, shit. Hey, y'all. My fault, y'all.
Would you rather drink a cup of blood or a cup of saliva? So let me ask it again so you know what type of blood. Would you rather drink a cup of someone else's blood or someone else's saliva?
Man.
Bro, you gotta go with this. You gotta go with the spit, bro.
Got to.
You can't even think about it. Yeah.
You know why? I ain't gonna say that joke no more.
Yeah.
But you know why?
Yeah.
You know why you can't drink that blood? Because you know who you don't want walking out that door like, hey, that was my blood, youngin. You like, oh, fuck. Fuck.
Yeah, you gotta drink. You gotta drink the saliva. As nasty as that sounds, someone else's.
You gotta take it.
It's just nasty to even think about. I feel like honestly, the blood would go down easier though.
It would, but it might affect you a different way.
All right, pending any diseases or anything.
I gotta go with the blood.
You go with the blood? If you knew you were gonna be okay.
No, the blood.
I can't do it.
Cause I could put myself in that mode. Like I'm Dracula. Saliva, like what can you say? Like
we're gonna turn into Robert Pattinson.
Facts. Hey. Bruh.
Yeah.
It's the real Breaking Dawn. Twilight in this. Yeah, it gotta be the blood if it's no diseases.
I feel like even without it, I don't know. That's a hard one.
Gotta be the blood. Bro.
Yeah, I'm swallowing the spit.
You tweaked, bro.
I said I'm swallowing the spit. How's that tweaking?
You done, bro. All right, PSA. Okay, spring break coming up.
Mm-hmm.
For those guys, talk to the dudes out there. I know y'all about to spend $500 to go down to Miami. Just stay home. Because a lot of y'all about to spend $500 for a plane ticket there and back just to go down there and look at girls and say, damn, she bad. Your scary ass. Go say something to her. The same dudes that be standing in the corner at the party.
Me saying that, damn, she was a movie.
Yeah, because you was recording that motherfucker. I'm fucking a cameraman. Bet you it was a movie. Steven Spielberg.
Call that boy Quentin Tarantino.
Boy, big time producer, huh? Talking about it was a movie. Yeah, he recorded the whole fucking thing. It'd be the weirdest shit. Like dudes be recording girls twerking. Like this shit crazy. Like you're recording a girl twerking on another girl.
Yeah.
Recording it, bro. You ever thought of tapping one of them on the shoulder like, hey, can I have a dance instead of just recording them?
When you say that though, it's funny, like, because we've been out before and we've seen dudes turn up with their friends and we've been at dead parties, like dead clubs, right?
Facts.
You see
and not to put ourselves above it, we've done it before, what you're about to say, but we've done it at 1920.
Yeah.
After that shit was dead. But go ahead.
But you see the dudes within the group of guys be like, hey, turn up, right? They turn up and shit. They getting rowdy, for the camera, right? As soon as
get sturdy.
As soon as recording stops, everybody just
back to their phone.
Shit was a movie.
We
turning this shit up. Don't got no bottles, nothing. Not even a drink in your hand.
Nothing. I've been out. I've like bought a section, had bottles, and forgot to record stuff. Like that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah. And after the age of 28, bro, you're not so. If you don't got a section, I don't know why you out.
Don't say that.
Facts.
I would go out without a section.
No.
We literally went out just to grab one time.
Yeah, something like that, like a small
bar.
About
like a club.
Yeah. You're not supposed to be in general population in the club.
I'm not trying to go to a club and stand, like, especially because
you're gonna get disrespected by the dudes in the section.
Yeah,
imagine like dancing, they're like, yo. Hey, can't cross this line.
Fam, don't touch me. Bro, like, especially like the thing that even turns me away from me want to go to like a club is just like the difficulty to get in. Like, you got to make sure you got the right shoes on.
Yeah.
You got to make sure you dress like the right way.
But what happens when you get a section?
They don't give a fuck.
What if you go in there butt ass naked?
Yeah. You plenty money.
They be like, you Patrick? Oh, go ahead. Like, damn. Last week I couldn't get in because I had on white shoestrings. They're like, no, man, look like you drunk water before you came here, did you?
Yeah.
Nah, no water drinkers here. What the fuck?
You see DJ Khaled was trending on Twitter?
No.
For so when Lil Baby was performing during the All-Star game, his ad-libs was he was just pretty much repeating whatever Lil Baby was saying really loud and talking over him.
Yeah.
But I was wondering, like, NBA and people like, why are y'all mad? This is what do you think you're gonna get when you book DJ Khaled? When you book DJ Khaled, that boy performs All I Do Is Win, and he be like, all I do is, no matter, got money on my.
I've seen.
Can get it.
I've seen a couple times where DJ Khaled, like the crowd doesn't respond to DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
There's a couple videos out there like that. I'm sure a lot of DJs go through that. Because DJ Khaled has so many. Obviously, every single one of his songs is with a superstar.
Yeah.
And
so is that catchy chorus too.
So I can imagine him going to like club and like people like, whoa, where's the superstar to sing this part of the song?
Yeah, because
like, you're singing the part of the song.
Like, you're not the reason why I like this song.
Yeah,
you are the reason, like, behind the scenes, like for the people that know, right? But you're not the reason I'm singing
the casual eye.
Yeah. But if I'm in the club and the favorite part is this, all I do is win, no matter what. And you're screaming this shit at the top of your lungs.
That one, though, what's funny is about all I do is win, no matter what, is for some reason in my head, I thought DJ Khaled was saying that. You know what I mean? That's the only song that that's the only song that I truly affiliate. Obviously, that's T-Pain, right?
Yeah.
That's the only song I truly affiliate him with. Like when I think, if I say all I do is win, I think, oh, that's DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
But like some of the other songs that he has out, I'm just like, oh, that's that artist. Like that Lil Baby. I'm a regular rapper. I'm not.
That was the one he was ruining.
Was it? Yeah. You don't even think, like, obviously you hear DJ Khaled on the track, but like when you think of that song, you go, oh, Lil Baby featuring Lil Durk.
Yeah.
You don't think like, oh, that's DJ Khaled's song.
Yeah, DJ Khaled. I can never get mad at DJ Khaled just because if you book him, that's what you expect. Like,
why are you booking DJ Khaled?
Why are you going to a DJ Khaled concert and expecting anything different?
Probably, I bet you like every once in a while he gets like, okay, if DJ Khaled has, let's say he's performing 30 songs that night, he's probably at least getting one star out there.
No, he gets the star is the part of him screaming over, like he's rapping it with them, or he won't let them get the whole verse off and just like giving unnecessary ad libs. It's one of those things where like, what you gonna do?
You know, the star don't care.
Yeah. So we skipped the Kanye thing. Kanye West is gonna release his Donda 2 album on his stem player.
Oh yeah,
which is going for $200.
just to hear the album.
Just to hear the album.
That's crazy.
And I think the stem player thing is something you can hear other albums on eventually, but for right now, I think it's just his album. And the stem players, like for people that are not as techie, it's pretty much like to get in the raw version of the audio, and then you can kind of do whatever you want with the audio. You can like stop the drums from playing, or stop a snare from playing in here without the snare type of thing. And I think that's what the player does.
Yeah, them tech dudes, they about to get busy on his ass. I guarantee I'll be listening to that shit.
The thing about it is, like, once the album is out and he says it's out, just know it's gonna be on YouTube.
It's over.
It's gonna be on YouTube.
It's over.
But the thing about it, he made money already. He's made $2 million already in sales, in sales of the stem player in 24 hours. And Apple dropped this $2 million deal to stream the event that he's having on Tuesday. So it's one of those things where I know what I love what he's doing. It's gonna work for him because the same people, same people that are gonna buy the Yeezys and they buy the jackets and stuff like that. The people that can afford it, they're gonna afford it. It's not if the thing is, like, if you can't afford it, it's not for you. That's why I always think, like, I never get mad at nobody charging hella amounts, especially now being in the clothing business and being part of a clothing brand. Like, we sell like the butterfly t-shirts we wear, you guys see, it's $90, right? And all I hear sometimes is people just like, $90 for a t-shirt. But like, yeah, they're getting made by hand.
It's $3 ones at Walmart.
Exactly. There's something for everybody.
Go buy it.
And people buy. That's the top selling shirt we have for $90. That's the top selling shirt we have for $90. So it's like, obviously there's an audience for it, and you just might not be the audience, and that's okay.
Yeah, I think it's a smart tactic by him.
Yeah,
because he knows that like, okay, let's say only 30% of his. So let's say when he puts out a regular album, 100% of his fans go view it.
Mm-hmm.
If he puts out this album that costs $200 to get it, 30% of his fans.
Yeah.
Let's say he has 100 million fans.
Yeah.
Like,
he's gonna make money. Like, no matter what Kanye puts out, he's gonna make money. And if he wants to own the rights to his music and doesn't want to put it on a streaming platform, which obviously a lot of these artists are getting screwed over, but again, when you don't make the tech, that's why I don't understand when some of these artists get mad too. Like, when you don't make the tech, you don't make the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you own the tech, you can make the rules.
And some of these artists, I feel like, they got gypped on some of the deals, but you wouldn't be here without the deal in the first place.
Exactly. It's almost one of those things.
Yeah, it's just like you can get a BMW and it's $450 a month, right? Mm-hmm. And a year later, you calling the people like, man, fuck this. Yeah. Why my bill so high? It's like, you wouldn't even be talking to me like this. You wouldn't have no car.
And so, like, Meek Mill was saying, it said it took me hanging around Mike Rubin, who's I believe the owner, the billionaire, the
76ers,
Sixers owner, for me to finally get good deals and stuff like that, like to be in these big business deals, because he's hanging out with Robert Kraft, Mike Rubin, and they just him and Jay-Z and all of them just I think they bought Mitchell Ness, the cap company,
for $250.
Yeah, so he was saying that, and I get it. He's saying it takes a white man to do it, but I'm like, I mean, Rick Ross put you in a position to be famous enough
to even get to this position.
Yeah, to, like, you think Robert Kraft or Mike Rubin are coming to Meek Mill in the hood to say,
Philly,
hey,
with your cornrows and your freestyles and seeing you to get there? It's like, I get that at some point Rick Ross might not have gave you what you deserve, but you gotta realize, hey, I can complain. Yeah, I can handle that on the side. That's my business. I got it there. But to like tweet about it and complain about it, it's like, bro, you Meek Mill. Everybody knows your name. Now you can use
that stardom to do something else.
Yeah. Like, what if Meek Mill started a podcast?
Yeah. I
guarantee he should have go through the roof.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of like, I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people, it's hard for me to talk about that because we're in the entertainment industry now, and those people are more successful than us. But I still feel like their transition. I feel like DJ Academics had a really good transition. He realized, like, damn, what I'm doing now might not last long.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, a lot of people on my ass about me reporting about the drill scene and people dying and stuff like that. Like, a lot of fans are turning on me. what's my next transition before the transition has to happen.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people don't take advantage of that. Like, what's your next transition? Like, you see Drake, Kanye's like, I'm going to go more into producing, back into producing, more into owning my stuff. Clothing lines, Drake, I'm going to go more into acting, creating shows and doing all that stuff. So it's like, transition before you get to a point to where now you got to talk about like why you got screwed over.
Yeah.
Just get to the next one. You know what's been bothering me?
What?
So I keep seeing all these, usually we say it's Dirk every time, but it usually is Dirk in India. And people be like, mood, right?
Like mood for the like relationship stuff?
Mood for like relationship stuff.
Yeah.
Wherever the picture's at, they be like mood. So if I see an 18-year-old tweet out mood and it's Dirk with a bunch of jewelry and India with a bunch of jewelry on, I say you can't obtain that at this current moment, and maybe that's motivation, which I still think is weird, but maybe that's motivation for you to obtain that. You know, you with the love of your life and a bunch of jewelry on, and you're rich and well off. But sometimes I'll be seeing dudes retweeting or making memes about mood, and it's like a dude and a girl kissing.
Yeah.
Like, go get a girl. Fuck boy. Or a dude and a girl in a jacuzzi and they cuddling. Like, bruh.
Go to the Motel 6 down the street.
95% of hotels got a jacuzzi. Yeah. Go get a jacuzzi, go find you a honey. Take a picture. Yeah. Whatever you gotta do. God damn. Stop tweeting out moods and stop retweeting. Man. God damn, y'all be killing me with that shit. I can't stand that shit, bro. That shit is so cringy, bro. Ain't no girl, and you're not gonna get no girl. Half the dudes do it to try to like get a girl.
Yeah, it's like the little subliminal messages.
Yeah,
they're
what
trying
you
to
hope
send out.
should be like, I wish it was me.
Yeah,
you want a bird like that? If that's what attracts a girl, like, bro, you got to think about that, bro. If a girl attracted to that,
dudes be putting out like the weirdest like bat signals ever. It'd be like,
hey, you ever see? Hey, the worst thing, you ever see a dude who is newly single but don't know how to put it out there? He always do some awkward shit. He'd be like, it'd be like a relationship page. He'd be like, damn, this cold hard. But shit, I'm single. Nigga, what?
Yeah, or they're like, it's always weird when you like start, especially when somebody gets out of a relationship, right? The first thing you see them retweet is like the relationship stuff.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He lost a good one. Sometimes you gotta let it go to find
Sometimes you gotta go through challenges by yourself to see if it's good. It'll come back to you. Like, damn, she broke up with you then? You ain't doing nothing but having to do slide in her DMs right now.
Yeah, but the thing about it is like, it's just funny because you're going through a breakup, you're going through heartbreak, right? And then you see the tweet, right? Or the Instagram post, and you're like, I'm gonna share this to my story. Like, is it like what purpose is it like serving?
I think it's more of like an empowering thing.
You
for
think
people.
so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To a certain extent, like when I was younger, I did it. I feel like everybody did it at some point. Like 18, 19, 20. But like when you hit that 21 range, when you can actually go to a bar and go start a new relationship, like get off your feet.
You know what I'm glad that's like done and over with is to be honest. Like when when the people be like, leave a emoji for to be honest.
Dude to dude too. Meat to meat. You liking a dude's to be honest. Yeah. And he hitting you up in your inbox, to be honest, I think you cool and we should hang out more. Yeah. What y'all doing?
Or like like this post for me to DM something I wish I've never told you before.
I never told you. And lo and behold, that person making that post for one person. Yeah. The person got 99 likes. Like, fuck. I got to fulfill all these.
Or don't get any.
Just waiting on Talandra to like this goddamn post.
Yeah, I'm glad those are done with. Man, those are always, because they used to have like the cringiest like pictures with them too.
No, they used to like send a number for a rate. So you'll send like 3 numbers and they'll rate you. Like 8.9. Would you hang with me? Maybe. Like, fuck is you? comment on that shit. Who the fuck is you?
Man, we were bored with the internet. We didn't know how to use the internet when it first came out.
Hell no,
Instagram
bro.
and all that. It's funny to see
like my status to say good morning.
Yeah.
And then what?
It's just funny, like the way we used to take pictures on like Instagram, like on our wall, like it was like Snapchat. Because like when I look back at some of my pictures, like I took a picture of a water bottle.
Bro, I got a picture of ibuprofen on my shit. The caption said, "Hey." I got a picture of ibuprofen. And the caption say, "Hey, sometimes I need these." Like what?
Bro, I gotta find. I have one.
I deleted all that shit.
I should probably, but I don't care. I think sometimes I want people to see the glow up. Like I didn't just start like this. What do I got? Hold on. Damn, these are bad. Oh my goodness. Look at this. I got a picture of a water bottle. No, nothing. Just I found a way to decolorize the water bottle.
I got 6 likes on that boy too.
5 likes.
6. That boy can't count.
They said 5.
Go look at it again and tell me I'm right.
All right.
Idiot. What does that say?
5 others.
And who?
And Bailey.
So how much is that?
I mean, I guess I was just
Hey,
looking.
this dude dumb as hell.
I was just looking at the 5.
You idiot.
Oh, look, this is the one I was looking at.
Bro, wait.
So I got a picture of inside of a bathroom of like the little trinkets they give you, like the shaving cream and all that, and the Listerine.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, when did bathrooms start having this stuff in them? LOL.
How many likes you get?
10.
Damn.
But the thing about it is, like, this is in 2013, and this when HDR was taking over. But like, we would never post even something like this on our story anymore. Like, to post this on your wall, this is how you know Instagram was wild.
That's us, though. Some people still do that shit. Hey, it's some birds, bro. Dudes can be
already
birds,
started.
You weak as hell. Dudes can be birds, too, bro.
Oh, man.
We used to do that shit, too. That's why I don't be getting on people's ass. But, like, after a certain age, bro, like, you got to stop that shit. Like, you 27, 28, and you still taking, like, a picture of your drink to show people where you at.
Yeah.
Like, bruh, just tell the person that you want to know where you at. Damn, that's crazy. That's a throwback. We got to post that.
We both had some big ass. I had that. Oh, you didn't have a big. I had that big ass suit. And we
got a bow tie.
What are dumb ass? So we're looking at this picture of me and Pat at, when we were at a banquet for our football.
If banquet's 5 years
apart. We both got bow ties on.
That was like the black thing too. If you black, you have to go get a bow tie.
Why the hell did we both choose to wear a bow tie?
Looks like we selling bean pies.
And I know we probably called each other like, "Hey, bro, what you wear? You wearing a bow tie?
You want a bow tie with a sweater? Hell yeah."
We used to do that a lot before we went out. Like, "Hey, bro, what you wearing?" To kind of get the vibes of.
Hey,
trying to get the vibes of what type of night it is.
Ain't nothing worse feeling than your boy out dressing. Yeah. I went out with you one time. You had a suit on. It was in Sheboygan. Man,
oh yeah, because I was coming from like a Christmas party.
Yeah, I was like, bro, what the fuck? Right on jogging pants. Everybody's like, your guy's just really nice. Like, yeah, get the fuck out of my face.
Boy, Pat started telling lies and shit. Yeah, he got like 3 kids.
Yeah, boy just came from a funeral of somebody he killed. Boy, a total murderer.
That was funny.
He fresh though. He fresh.
Dudes be doing that. He fresh though.
He fresh. You get a comment at the end. I ain't hating. He fresh. Dudes always doing that secret hating shit. Yeah. Like dudes be like, he getting money. But hey, he worked for his dad. His dad gave him all that money. I hate that.
Always a little love with this hate.
It'd be like, look, hey, he got a BMW, but his sister, brother, and his other brother got BMW. So I guess they all getting BMWs.
You be having a good game of basketball and shit like that. He's shooting the lights out the gym. Like, yeah, he don't really play like that though. He's hot as hell today.
Nah, he weak as hell. He lucky I ain't on him. Be hating.
Some dudes would be true though.
For real.
They be shooting the lights on like,
just like when we hoop sometimes, like that one light skinned dude you be hyping up, he's so fucking.
I saw him yesterday.
He's so fucking trash, bro.
He was saying he was bragging to his friend. So we were playing basketball together, and this dude, I was hyping him up the whole time when he was going against Pat, and he was just hitting shots. But then I saw him yesterday, and he was hyping. He's like, and he came up to me. He's like, "Hey, bro, tell him I was not going crazy yesterday." I was like, "Yeah, he was doing good."
I mean, he got hot.
Yeah,
That's the thing, but nobody like closes out for 3-pointers.
yeah.
Especially with him. It's like certain players.
We having this conversation like people know.
Oh yeah. Shit. They know, like, if they play sports and stuff like that, there's certain people you don't respect. And if the dude play basketball every day, and if he bragging like that, I mean, he usually don't do this shit.
And everybody knows, like, when you at the gym basketball court, there's people there that don't know how to play basketball, but that's their court though. They shoot there every day. They know how the rim is, so that's like anywhere they're gonna hit those open
shots. That's why
shots.
basketball is so popular.
Yeah,
because people just can't get on a football field and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go 1-on-1 with Pat and Mike," even though I don't do this every day. Like, you're not gonna have a good time. Yeah, it's gonna destroy you. Yeah, but you get out on a basketball court, you can just keep tossing the ball up. If you know what you're doing, eventually it'll go in. Yeah. You gotta have a good time, bro. Yeah, basketball is the only sport where like you don't have to be athletic at all, bro. If you know it, like just get to your spots and do the right thing, you'll be okay. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's the episode.
Yeah. What? Oh, I thought I had.
That's it, man. Thing. Let's wrap it up.
We got watching Maury as youngins.
Let's end the episode, and then let's do that for Patreon.
Oh yeah. I forgot. We're gonna go to our Patreon only section. So yeah, that's been episode 34 of Crash Dummies podcast. We're gonna go watch the All-Star game, and Euphoria is about to come on.
Ooh, All-Star game, Euphoria. It's Sunday.
Yeah. So make sure we didn't even say we started the podcast. We didn't tell nobody to subscribe. We didn't tell them to
right.
Y'all know what to do, man.
Y'all know what to do.
If you made it to the end, please just like you listen to the whole podcast. Go subscribe to us on YouTube.
Not even subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe.
Go listen to YouTube. Give us some ratings and the jazz. But yeah, we'll see y'all next week.
The jazz.
I said all that jazz.
You said the jazz.
That's just how I talk, though. But yeah, we'll see y'all next Wednesday, bright and early. I hope some of the audio listeners. I released it at 4:00 this morning. Everybody, I feel like a lot of people watched it.
4:00, yeah.
There's some early birds there, so I got
some of y'all that's unemployed is watching that 4 too. Go to sleep.
All right, y'all. We're gonna go to Patreon only.